So this is something we thought long and hard about. We've been talking about it for months, Pete and I, and Dan. Dan came into the fall, by the way, a great general. He headed up I wouldn't call it an attack, I don't compete, and you see that with this and so many other things. The Patriots are the best. Every element of the military, we make the best by far. So Peter, I'd like to ask you and maybe Dan Raisin came to say a few words, please.
After winning a war for independence in 1789, George Washington established the War Department, and Henry Knox was his first Secretary of War, and this country won every major war after that, to include...
People said really couldn't happen. We have the greatest equipment in the world. We have the greatest soldiers in the world. Dan, say a few words, please.
It's a true honor for me today to represent the incredible men and women of America's joint force. Today and every day, the 2.8 million service men and women stand ready to fulfill our sacred duty to protect.
That's a big one.
It's a big one, Mr. President.
Do you have any questions on this subject? We're going to right there.
The idea of this rebrand, and a question for you, the newly minted Secretary of War. What message does this send to our enemies, to our allies, to the American people? And again, what gave you the idea for this rebrand at this moment?
I think it sends really a message of strength. We're very strong. We're much stronger than anyone would really understand. They went a route that I think was probably politically correct, but not correct for our nation. So I think the Department of War sends a signal. Yeah, please.
Alluded to this a little while ago. You said that this rename is a good reflection of where the world is at right now. How do you square naming it the Department of War when you've been pursuing peace?
Yeah,
So many different,
I've gotten peace.
different parts of the world.
Well, I think I've gotten peace because of the fact that we're strong. If we weren't strong, those 7 deals